Hello, hello, everyone. Am I audible? Does this sound okay? Do we have a good mix between my voice and the background music? I mean, the game itself. The background music in this game is pretty intense and loud, so if you need me to tweak it down, let me know. But I think we are functional and I'm audible. All right. Clowncer in the house with my balloon sword. Hey, Caden, good to see you. Wield your balloon sword with justice and magnanimity and squeaky noises. Merp, Nate, good to see you. Nate and company. Hey, Red Come Soon. Oh, it's animated. Hello. It's not animated in OBS, but it's animated in the stream manager over here. So we got that going. Looks like we are active in YouTube in both the horizontal and the vertical, which is kind of using like a different device for each stream, kind of each platform. And a little easier that way. Okay. Whew. Well, it's good to be back. Can I be heard? Okay. Yeah, it's just quiet in this part of the game for some. They're like no sound during this recollection. Let's see. I was informed by my dad the other day that I'm not quite a trust fund baby, but rather that my parents have a living trust that will cover my necessities when they pass. We're going over that sometime soon, as I like to know how covered my needs are, especially in this economy. Yeah, their forecast for, like, that living trust, like, may have been based on information that just does not align with the shocking reality that we're in right now. And, like, it wouldn't be your parents' fault. It's just no one expected it would get this bad. Like, no one thought we'd, like, all the fail-safes would fall off. Although there have been some, like, legal victories on our side. But yeah, I hope you get that sorted out, man. Company. Some of these balloon shapes are so hard. Which ones? I always like the giraffe. You will reflect in silence, lol. Yeah, it's very Japanese of them. Like, you will reflect in silence. Grab some tea. Get some tea. Let's see, where the hell am I? Oh, yeah. So I was trying to level up my Pokermans. Okay, there we go. Now I got my audio. Because I don't like to have the audio too loud for me either. Especially with music, and since music, it, like, really affects me. And you cannot turn down the volume in this. Okay. It's not enough to, like, meaningfully level up. That's my current issue right now, is I need somewhere to level up my Pokemons, to get them to where they're good enough to, like, to get past Gary, because that's the problem, is Gary's got, like, a level 53 Charizard that is a menace. And my Pokemon, I've not been grinding them for levels, so they're just not there. I was trying to make a bunny, but it wanted me to make a small tail and then wrap another part around the small tail. It was hard enough just making such a small part. Oh. Yeah, that's why I'm curious about, like, a better quality of balloon. Like, will it be, like, more flexible? Will it be easier to do little bits like that? Like, I'm curious. I'd never thought about, like, what does a high quality balloon bring to the table function wise? But now here we are. Whoa, it's a slowpoke. I want its tail. You leave that tail alone, you criminal. Can we just get rid of Gary? Just put him in the bin? Sadly, no. I'm supposed to do that with my Pokemon, and I need to get better at that. I need to level up these Pokemons. All I know is Dad earns at least, damn, 6K a month in dividends, and whatever the total is will probably be divided between me and my brothers. I always forget you have siblings. How many do you have? I have 4 younger ones. So my perspective comes from being the oldest, but also like the first draft prototype of my parents' parenting, my mother and my stepfather. So just sort of janky over here. 10 streak, hell yeah. This is a loyal clowncer. Okay, I need the Pidgeot was great for flying, but I need a higher level Pokemon. Come on. I need a higher level Pokemon. I'm really up against it as far as Gary is concerned. Damn. Oh, by the way, I have all 3. Yeah, I've got all 3 of the legendary birds. Where's Articuno? Where did I leave it? There it is. There it is. Yep. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Blew my mind when I was 12 and discovered that. I was told that. 2 younger brothers, but we're close enough in age that I wasn't the adultified sibling. Gotcha. That's good. I'm the adultified, but also still trying to reclaim his stolen childhood. It's a mess. Yeah, I'm glad that you didn't have adultified sibling. I hope your brothers are cool about, you know, I mean, that's a whole, whatchamacallit, hornet's nest. I want the ball in my Ramune. You can carefully break the glass. Yeah, under controlled circumstances. Well, my youngest brother was the adultified one, to be honest. Oh, that was a whole mess as a kid. Yeah, you had a hell of a backstory. Yeah, it always feels like cheating if I bring in a legendary, but I kind of don't. I mean, it'd be funny if I brought the whole team. actually, that would be pretty funny. I feel that would be pretty funny if I show up to Gary and I'm like, hey, I see you've been collecting Pokemon, and then I whip out all 3 of the local legendary birds. That would be really funny. I think I have to do it. It's really funny. I'm sorry, Hitmonlee. I will be back for you. Legendaries are meant to be powerful and shiz. It's not a bug, it's a feature. I know, but I'm one of those people who really enjoys making a non-legendary team, because I feel like an all legendary team it's too easy. So I like building like a full Rapidash 42. I like building a full non-legendary team. I mean, I like building all sorts of teams. Teams. I can't remember which Pokemon game there is, but it's one that lets you put multiple Pokemon in multiple teams all at once. So you can be like, I want to load this team, and it's like, this is my bug team, this is also my fighting team, and I've got Heracross in both, because obviously. I'd feel bad disposing of the glass in the trash bin. I don't want the garbage people to get cut. Oh. So considerate. It's precious. No, Hitmonlee. I know. I feel bad. Fun fact, Hitmonlee is the only Pokemon card I do not have in the original 151, but a friend of mine got me one, and we just need to get that to me, and we are good to go. Okay, so this is a better looking team as far as like what I'm trying to do, which is whoop Gary's ass. In a disrespectful manner. Oh, I should have named this fucker Ricky. I called him Coward. It's the same thing. Meanwhile, like easy clapping my way through games, lol. Easy clap. I love that. Yeah, I really like it. Would be like more recent Pokemon games have made this game feel a lot more heavy and grindy and like intensive than modern ones, where you've got like an experience all going on. You're getting XP for catching, and you don't get XP for catching back here. But yeah. I did. Hey, Brianna, good to see you. I did all the Violet DLCs with my Evolution team, but also, hi, hell yeah. Who did you leave out of the Evolution team? I mean, I know like leaving out any Evolution is upsetting. It sucks that we only get 6 slots. I know obviously Sylveon is at the lead, and I assume Espeon is in there. My personal bias is Leafeon. But Umbreon, I mean, there's so many. Glaceon. How did you know Sylveon was the lead? Because I remember you talking about your team before. I don't just forget people's Pokemon teams. What kind of monster do you think I am? I'm a Pokemon. Plus, also, fairy types are awesome. So one of the downsides of this game is they do not have fairy type because it didn't exist at the time, but it does have Dark and Steel, which were Gen 2 and did not exist when the originals came out. So kind of pumped about that. Okay, we're gonna start here with Venusaur and see how that works with us for us as an opener. Guys, I'm gonna heat up the top of the Ramune bottle and see if I can soften it. Oh, that's a good solution. I haven't had one in a while, so I forgot that there's a plastic top. You know, at one of my grocery stores, there's right where they keep the Ramune, they also keep these oh wow, Pidgeot. Wow, this was a terrible thing to start with. So we're just gonna ruin his day by showing. I've got Zapdos. I don't know if you've heard of it. From the legends. Hey, hi friends. Aww. Inner City Mullet. I do love seeing the bot names. They very much amuse me. Dismiss. I do love Zapdos kind of has that objection like wing point. Oh no, I don't have a This is not good. This is not good. There's not a single electric move in sight. That's not good. That's a serious handicap. How does Zapdos not... How did I get this Zapdos, but it not have any legit attack moves in the elect? I know that MFer used Thunder and Thunderbolt on me. Did I catching it give it partial amnesia? I can't be out here with an electric Pokemon that doesn't know an offensive, like, electric move. Man, but Thunder's our only option right now. Where do I get Thunderbolt? Hold up. Hold up. This whole thing came to a screeching halt. Thunderbolt, Fire Red, whereby? Oh. 4 coin. Coin case? 129 coins. Okay. Well, damn. I guess I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and teach Thunder to Zapdos, who frankly should already know it, but here we are. I gotta do it. I gotta bite this bullet. Sharply boosted speed. Yeah. I need Thunder more than I need Agility. And Detect seems nice for canceling things out. All right. Let's try this again. Boop. All right. Let's pray to God this is easy and we can just get through this. And then once I've beaten Gary, we will switch back to a non-legendary team so that I can get that leveled up ahead of the Elite Four. And once we have access to the Victory Road, my ability to level up Pokemon is going to be like just way easier, especially for Venusaur. There's a lot of rock and ground type Pokemon along the way. Oh my god, Zapdos missing with this is hilarious. So I had all of them. Hell yeah. Basically, I leveled all 8 to 100. Damn, well done. That's not easy, but I would leave Vaporeon and Jolteon out unless I needed them for specific fights. Vaporeon and Jolteon. That makes sense. That makes sense. A lot of Vaporeon's moves you can cover with Glaceon. And then Jolteon, you can spread some of those electric moves out from the rest. But let me see. I was proud of the names, but they were probably silly. No, I just wanted to read the rest of it, and then I wanted to appreciate the names. So you had all of them. Sylveon Sakura for the Cherry Blossoms, Glaceon for Elsa for Frozen, Flareon, Pyra. Was that from something specific? Wasn't there a Pyra in like a... Is it Pyra a Smash Brothers character at this point? Espeon Serenity. That's so cute. There's a lot of moon moves. Leafeon Ivy. That's very cute. Vaporeon Misty, a classic. Jolteon Jewel. Oh, I love that as a unit of electrical measurement. Jewel, and you had an entire lady team, and so that sounds like the word for precious stone, Jewel. I love that. Umbreon Luna, a perfect, and another moon one. Technically you have 2 moon names. Okay, we managed to get rid of that Pidgeot. That was much easier. Honestly, Sylveon hit so hard I rarely needed others. Fairy types are not to be messed with, man. Just, you cannot underestimate them. I'm hoping there's another type introduced in Winds and Waves. That would be so cool. Bye, bot. Hello, hey, shark lover. Nice to have you here. We love sharks here. I hope you're doing well. Let me know if you need help with anything. And we're gonna go ahead and check off leaving the browser up in the Matthew bingo card. Oh shit. Thank you for letting me know, and pick it off your bingo cards. I really gotta, at some point I gotta do like a charity stream where I use the bingo cards and trigger them intentionally to let people donate or add to my donations. That was hilarious. Thank you for letting me know, because I would have just kept going. I was yapping, I was playing, I was not looking at my monitors. That's the funniest part is I've got like 4 screens up that show, you know, the scene that I'm working on. Oh God, he absolutely trashed that poor Nidoqueen. We still have yet to lose the bot? The bot's still here. Oh. There we go. All right, fixed. Thank you very much. There we go. We're gonna try Ice Beam and Prey. The only problem with these high-level moves is that they've got a really iffy accuracy. My favorite is the best viewers one, and in the one channel I have mod, I just reply with "Sorry, we already have the best viewers," and then I ban it. That's awesome. That's hilarious. I didn't know you were doing mod stuff. I should make you a mod here. I feel like you'd be responsible with it. Let's see. Uh-oh. But if you don't want to and you have too much going on, I understand. Don't mod me, bro. Oh, snap. Zapdos took that. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Zapdos. And Dragonair's getting tons of points as a consequence of this. Oh, that was awesome. So that means that I'm trying to get to the Dragonite as fast as possible. That way I can learn Fly. I don't mind, but I don't know how much I'm here. I am when I can. I also am here when I can, so... usually the Clowncer is here. Caden, I hurt my knee. Ouch! But... yeah, it's just like, oh, you seem reasonable. It's basically a very small Nintendo streamer and his wife, who I've played a bunch of Animal Crossing and Mario Party Jamboree with. That's so sweet. They modded me at one point, but he doesn't need it. Gotcha. It's just nice to have another good, sane person here. See, I don't think a grass type will work on Gyarados. I'll pin message for him and ban bots pretty much. Yeah, that's essentially what Caden does as well. We haven't had any like serious nightmare visitors or anything. I haven't been like raided by assholes or anything. Also, Zapdos is MVP for this. Oh snap! What? I was just careless. You, why yada? All right, that loosened me up. Yeah, because you got. Anyway, Matthew, you need more practice. Oh God, bye, Ricky. Annoying as hell. All right, let's go get healed up. Good Lord. Heal, 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 heal. Imagine if you lost a fight with your Pokemon and had to give some of your money to the person who just beat you up. And that's the Pokemon universe. Like, you just have to accept that there's, you know, animal fighting and a certain amount of culturally mandated mugging, I guess. Like, imagine you're all these, like, little kids that you find early on in, like, the little bug catchers and the picnickers and the school kids who've got, like, Rattatas and Caterpies that are like level 5 or stuff. Like, Like, what is life like for them? They're like, I'm gonna fight you, and the winner gets to take the other's lunch money. Lol. Yeah, I would just not take money with me outside. I'd be like, I don't got anything. Except in Legends, obviously, they automatically take it out. Damn it. Yeah, I just remembered. Just phone comes out. I'd keep my money in a fake Pokeball so they wouldn't find it. I guess, does everyone have like a PayPal or Venmo like Pokemon account where they're like, yeah, like, do I have to like put a 5,000 Pokebucks in my friggin' Poke wallet ahead of time before I go outside just in case I get Pokemugged? Did I heal my Pokemon? I never like putting them in. Okay. I never want to put my Pokemon into the box unhealed. It just feels wrong. So we're gonna make this here a legendary box. Wow. Zapdos really did carry most of that. He was the one I got most recent. Well, they don't have gender. They're genderless, but really did hold down the fort. I'm playing a Merp. I'm playing a coding game called Screeps. Fun, but also it's all PvP. Oh man, I never quite liked that. And I always preferred more cooperative games, he says, playing one of the most like inherently competitive games of all time, Pokemon. Okay, so bring the Pikachu with us. And then next slot. Usually I'm trying to put a whatchamacallit, flying type in that slot, but I'm trying to make it's not going to be flying type enough soon. So this is my highest level flyer aside from, you know, all the legendaries I was just packing. Do I just bring one of my legendaries? Or I just bring one of my birds? I can't bring Zapdos. It's already covered. God, none of these are going to be very useful in the caves, though. I need something... I feel like something watery is going to work better. I don't think I have anything. Conundrums. I do not like PvP, right? Like, it's just... I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't... It's not as much of a banger for me. Single player bang. All right, I was saying uh-oh for nothing. Burb. Oh my god, Zapdos is electric and flying, and he has the type that he's weak to, and ground can't hit a flyer. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I love electric types. Electros. I mean, me punching Caden in the arm playfully. Electros, before Pokemon Legends EA, they took this away, but the Electros had Levitate that made it immune to ground types, but it was a pure electric type, which was insane. I loved Electros. Aside from the design, I was like, oh my god, you mean ground types can't even affect it? It's just a menace? You can't even tank the electric with the grass type because the flying type would beat that up. Exactly. Truly a menace. I am biased toward electric types, but this was my favorite. And then Articuno, who just looks great. And then Moltres, I guess, is third. This is a really good looking Moltres. There's a lot of corny or silly looking Moltreses out there that I'm just not into. Man. I guess that's gonna be our flyer. We will get out the TM case. I'm so used to it being its own tab that I was like, where is it? We want Fly, Articuno. So what flying type moves do you already know? We don't know any. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Now, who can learn surf? Because we're going to need it. Well, I think I already have someone who knows surf, but can you learn surf? Nope. Nidoqueen could, but I don't want that for you. Do I want anything else implemented on my Pokemon? Steel Wing. Now, I want to save that for a non-legendary. As I said, I prefer a non-legendary team. Okay. Yeah, still trying to get that Dragonair. Be a Dragonite, but at least now we can finally go do the stuff. Let's whip out the bike. Bicycle. 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 I like to ride my bicycle. Who even gives a shit about Electros, am I right? Brianna, for context, I was talking about Mega Electros at one point, and Caden, like, in all seriousness, like, who even cares about Electros? And I'm like, it's one of my favorites. And so we've just been joking about that. Who even cares? All right. We are now on victory. Well, we're now headed towards Victory Road. Now, I believe I got quite a ways through this, and then I think I didn't have surf. Correct. I remembered you liked that one. That's why I was like, huh? But I wasn't here for the joke. For that joke. That's funny. Yeah, it was pretty early on. I was showing around the megas. I was like, who even cares? And I'm like, we were on call because I was having a bad night, and we got on the subject about the ZA evolutions, and I saw Electros. Who even cares? Oh, that shit's so funny. Oh, item finder. Well, I finished my scripting. Now it's just check in daily to make sure nothing happens to my creeps. Huh. I know nothing of this game. Finished my script. Make sure nothing. So you programmed little creatures to be creeps? Also, I gave up on the marble. I'm sorry. I feel like if you had a like a saw, maybe you could cut through it. I know glass saws exist, but oh snap! Okay, no, but this is great. This is great, actually. This is perfect. This is what I was looking for. Was Pokemon of a similar level or higher that I could get. Oh my god, I missed the Primeape. But yeah, Pokemon of a similar level to mine so that I can get good XP. That way I'm not just, you know, just massacring level 15 Pidgeys left and right like a monster. Primeape, use Iron Tail. This MF, it doesn't have a tail, right? Or does it have a tail so small that it's like, are you Mario butt stomping me to use Iron Tail? That's kind of metal, but I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate this attack on my person. Doesn't have a tail since it's an ape. It evolved from a main key. Just inherited the lack of tail. I'm loving Pokopia too much. I'm trying really hard not to spoil anything. I was gonna invite you to like post that kind of like whatever you're building in the Pokemon channel. Like, I mean, yeah, try to avoid whatever spoilers you can, but just like, I made this thing. That's totally allowable. I programmed the creature's creeps to be fully autonomous and even give me updates on their progress. So now I just check the updates every day to see, did someone kill my creeps with some new tactic? And then code more all over again. I mean, that sounds fun if you're into coding. It sounds like exactly what I'm doing in Fallout 4 with all of my settlements, except instead of creeps, I have settlers and robots. So I do have the robot part of the machine life. I'm terrible. I can advance to the next area, but I've been spending so much time doing stuff in the first area. This game is gonna take me forever. So there's multiple areas, like biomes. I finished a house that took a day and decided I didn't like where I placed it, and so I have to redo it. Do you have to rebuild it like piece by piece? Is there no way to like just, I mean, I guess like Minecraft doesn't have a way to just pick up the whole thing and move it. Yeah. Classic, there's a rock right here. I wonder if there's an item. Yeah, it's fun, but also like I have nothing to do again. Ugh. May I recommend a number of video games on the Nintendo Switch, some of which are free. Think of it like Animal Crossing Islands, but way larger, and you get access to a whole bunch of them while you press the sounds. Ah, I love that. That's so cool. I'm really looking forward to getting it. I'm just not in a place to get to like afford that kind of thing. I don't have a Switch, damn it. You have even more free-to-play options on PC then. I hate everything. I put on some hand sanitizer and had glitter in it. I don't want glitter on my hands. What kind of monster does that, where they put glitter in hand sanitizer? Once you have glitter on you, you have been desanitized. Oh, we finally passed the last threshold to Victory Road. Hell yeah. Okay. But it's way more customizable than Animal Crossing. Nice, yeah. It's got that Minecraft touch to it that I'm looking forward to playing around with. Fuck you, Bath and Body Works. Is that one of the Epstein files, guys? I could have sworn the maker of Bath and Body Works was in the Epstein files. Most likely a man. Yep. And not a cool one. A very unchill one. Okay, that's a dead end, that's for sure. Machoke. I don't really have like a psychic type for you. And I don't want to level up that ever. I don't know, man. I've not been in there. I've not been there in a while. You're like, I haven't checked to see if Epstein's there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Pocopia. I'm really curious to see what they'll do with updates. You know, because we had a lot of updates for Animal Crossing that expanded stuff. So I could really see that happening with Pocopia. Ty, well, my day off is almost over. Aw. Just the one? Sorry, I had to check these notifications. Okay. That would be insane if he was just at the store. Yeah, man, just looking for curtains and hand lotions. I get another on Sunday. Nice. Not too bad. All right, I think I'm gonna have to use a max repel in here to get through. The nice thing about that is any Pokemon that are higher level than mine will still attack me, which is great for my effort to level up in general. And this one's weirdly isolated. Oh, son of a bit. Right into a friggin' really intense Machoke. What's Dragonair got? Thursdays and Sundays off, but the stress of moving has me so thrown off. So is the job the coding that you were working with for that guy? And then I forgot you were moving. That's always rough. Yeah, I was physically ill for my move. You can take any time off to help with your move. That would be for the best, honestly. 1-inch Punisher. You ever try bisexual oatmeal? I have not. Have you? I'm trying to imagine. All I can think of is it being colored like the bisexual flag. Just a very colorful oatmeal. They got one of the better flags too. Boop. The site coding or chores or appointments or whatever, and I already took 2 weeks off for the move/recovery. Damn. Oof. Yeah, it's fucking exhausting, man. You have my condolences. If you can find anyone who can help you, even like with packing, even just a little bit, that would be huge. When the cramps are so bad, you're ready to spend the entire week in the bath. Damn. Wait, you already moved. How did I miss that? Well, at least the hard part's over. I can congratulate you on that much. Also, my Pokemon are so immediately screwed up. I forget. It's been a fucking... Pardon my forgetfulness. It has been a hell of a year. Week before last, I finished moving shit, and then I took a week off for recovery, but it's been a lot. Yeah, people overestimate how much rest you can actually get in a single week. It's less than you would think. Especially because it takes a while for your nervous system to descend from the like high adrenaline of a move. I get to see my friend tomorrow though, so that's good. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. What am I doing tomorrow? Groceries. That'll be huge. Okay. Oh my god, this house I built is actually massive inside. Can't wait to decorate. So, is it very Minecrafty where like the inside that you've designed really defines the interior space? Because instead of like what it is now where it's like I go into this block building and then look how spacious it is. I can finally give her the perler beads I made for her. Aw, that's so sweet. The Princess Peach cat, right? Oh man, it's a game that I could play. I do wish there were more games that I could play with y'all. I gotta start doing more days where it's viewer participation, where it's more stuff like Animal Crossing. What else do I play? For the love of God. Animal Crossing. What else? Animal Crossing, the many Pokemon games. Splatoon 3 for sure. Among Us, if we're all feeling that. Mario Kart World for sure. I don't know if anyone else has Clubhouse games. I've got Super Mario Party Jamboree, but not... Wait, no, that's my sister's cartridge. I do not have that. Playing Mortal Kombat and helping people always cracks me up. Power Wash Simulator, I believe, has a multiplayer mode. But yeah, there's options. I don't remember if Super Mario 3D World has online co-op, though. Because that would be sick, too. Yes, Princess Peach Cat and Shadow. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't realize they were both for the same person. So you can build a house manually with blocks, and it's as big as you make it. Or you can use these construction kits for certain houses. I used one of the kits, so the inside turned out to be bigger than the outside. Okay. That's cool that they're like we have Minecraft style building and we have Pokemon style building. Oh, I'm in an ad. Give me a moment. I'm gonna take a second to stretch while we're in this. Muted nerd. There we go. Thank you. All right, so I'm back. I think the ads are over. Let's see. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Tomorrow I gotta clean the apartment and do the work shit. Also, I need to order food to last me till Saturday when I can walk to get more groceries. I'm glad you have another grocery store within walking distance. Yeah, cleaning the apartment. I still have not. It's been a few months, and I've lot needs to be unpacked. Too many boxes everywhere. It's obnoxious. I got to do something about it. Um, yeah. Best of luck with all that, man. Yeah, lol. She loves Shadow the Hedgehog. Plus, she gave me a Rouge figure. Aw, that's so cute. Rouge figure, kind of rare. So some of the kits, not all of them, are like Animal Crossing houses where it's bigger inside. Some of them, like the smaller ones, are only as large as the building itself, which isn't very large. It's fascinating that they're doing both. It would be so funny if you just started playing Toontown LOL. We all just download it and bombard you in game. That would be hilarious. I don't even know what animal I would be. Matthew forgets to unmute the mic. Bingo. It's all the classics. Matthew gets hungry, except I do have pancakes, so I'm not as actively like, oh, that sounds good. Throwing my monkey D. Luffy. Do I have more repels? Ooh, not many. I know I've got some of the lesser yeah, super repels. Okay. Eat cell. Damn it, so much auto cannibalism in this generation. And you can just Minecraft style build a house and it counts as a house and it's as large as you make it. That's so cool. Because I've never gotten into Minecraft proper. This type of game is exactly the thing that would bring me in. And like get me into Minecraft style gameplay. One of the coolest things I saw was someone built like an underwater base and they had glass walls so you could see the water outside. Ugh. So cool. Bear, cat, crocodile, deer, duck, horse, monkey. Monkey, mouse, pig, and rabbit are all the tunes. Good lord, that is an insane onyx. I kind of want to keep it. Bear, cat, crocodile, deer, dog. I'm kind of feeling crocodile. There's no tiger or red panda or turtle, so I'm kind of feeling crocodile. If I had to do a second one, maybe bear, and if a third, deer. Okay, I gotta no. Wild Onyx used dragon breath on me. Good lord, getting the ball. Hell yeah. I mean, I taste almost like pork, so I can understand the auto cannibalism. Yeah. A very upsetting fact about the human race that we smell and taste like pork. Just a wild thing for us to know. Good lord, getting the ball. Getting the ball. Stop beating up my Dragonair and getting the god ball. Getting the ball, replace that with chest, and we have Binding of Isaac lore, lol. Jesus. Get in the chest, said his mom. Let's all hyperventilate in the chest together. Is there online? I don't think there's online co-op for Binding of Isaac. I know there's pouch co-op. I don't know if there's online co-op. If there was online co-op, we'd be all over that ish. Okay. I want to make this a Steelix later. Let's all suffocate in the chest together. Would we lost enough members of the 5-5 club? By which I mean one. Hyper potion. Sorry, I really brought the room down. Oops. Look. 3.1k viewers in the LeafGreen realm. Let's be in the chest together. Oh, right. Okay, I gotta move this. Let's be in the chest together while getting lost in our imagination to the point where we see Guppy with us. Oh, Guppy, I haven't seen you since your funeral. Eat self harder, faster, stronger. You gotta stop that. Can't have this auto-cannibalistic behavior. Oh, did that divider go away? Holy shit. I forgot this was a thing. I don't think the secret power is gonna do shit here. Okay. We just kicking the boulder. No Pokemon was helping us there. Marowak, I know, right? I do love the idea that we were just mindlessly kicking the boulder. Matthew used strength. Oh man, the Bodemerang. Damn. Use my next Pokemon. Sure, I wasn't expecting to be so like, oh, I want to catch that in here. Okay, I'm really trying to chip it down. Sisyphus behavior. Ah, the Sisyphean dreamer. My fibula and femur holds the weight of the world. Over and over. I think, therefore I die. Anxiety and I. Rolling down the mountain. Over and over. Oh yeah, when you do eventually get this game, you can visit people like you did in Animal Crossing too. Hell yes. That's gonna be awesome, being able to visit everyone's islands. Alright, let's catch this menace to my Pokemon team. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Thank you. Hitmonlee. Woo! Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Hitmontop all need evolutions. I don't care if they're megas or if they're like an annihilate situation. I don't care. The whole line needs evolutions. They have needed evolutions for what is decades now. I've been in the Pokemon. I've been into Pokemon longer than I have not been into Pokemon. Like, God, 26 years at this point. So I've got a lot of pent up, like, man, this thing needs an evolution of, like, emotion in me. There's just so many that, like, that are, like, really cool Pokemon, but then the stats of their final evolutions aren't enough to, like, get them into, like, serious competitions. They can really just... They're kind of just for decoration or because they're your favorite, but like one more evolution and they can really stomp. Like Togepi, Togetic, Togekiss. Togekiss is a menace. You've been into Pokemon longer than I've been in this world. Goddamn. Age really just catches up to you. By the time you get here, you will not feel old. Part of you will still feel like the child you were and the person you are right now. Don't do this to me. I've been into Pokemon. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying... You can't trick me. I'm not saying that, Nate. You mischievous criminal. Well, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, yep. Well, this would be a good time for the Hitmonlee. But yeah, I really want a lot of these Pokemon to get evolutions. And in any direction, like some Pokemon are like already super powerful and they need like pre-evolutions. Well, Pokemon are pocket monsters, so they're monsters. What are you, a Baptist preacher from when Pokemon came out? Pokemon are the monster. It's in the name. They are pocket monsters. They are of the devil. Just so frustrating. The things that these religious groups will get mad at, and then they'll protect heinous predators left and right. I'm sorry. Did she use a health potion? This monster? And then knocked out my Dragonair. Alright, well, Hitmonlee is 7 levels lower, but it's the correct typing advantage. So we're gonna try Brick Break. Ooh, heyday. Coins are scattered everywhere. Now, I'm the person saying it's okay to like Vaporeon. Did you know that Vaporeon is the... I'm not even going to do the joke. Everyone who knows what the joke is already laughing. And everyone who doesn't know what the joke is needs to continue to enjoy the bliss of their ignorance. So what you're saying is Matthew needs to play my first game where you romance 6 separate monsters. I'm not a monster effer, guys. It's not my thing. I'm into the fairy types. Not like that, though. Not like that. No. No. I was speaking metaphorically that time. You sure, Matthew? It was a joke about twinks. Not about Tinkatons, okay? The next level of the, like, the joke that Caden was saying would be like, humans are animals. We're all animals. What's wrong with it? Then that's madness. Okay. I know I can fight these later. These people again later. So I hope that she gets a Ninetales later. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Nidoqueen's Poison Point. Oh, I love Nidoqueen and Nidoking. Usually I go for Nidoking. This time I went with a Nidoqueen. Just because I'd never done one like this before. I don't know. I think I've just never felt comfortable with Nidoqueen's memories. It's just like, can't believe you got away with this. I'm defending monster effers, not animal effers. Okay, that's understandable. God damn it, Nate! Don't clip this! Don't clip this! No! God damn it. I need to become more articulate. I really have walked into this. I didn't even intend to do any of that shit. And I gotta revive a couple people. Oh, just one. Which is good, because I only have one revive. Yeah, I need another monitor here. Okay. So it said I had an ad, but I'm not quite seeing. God damn it! Look at the friggin' name: Tacit, Easy, Tardigrade, Baby Rage. What kind of curse? Usually I go for Nidoking. This time I went with a Nidoqueen. Just because I'd never done one like this before. Done one like this. God damn it. Remember when you tripped that guy in Animal Crossing and made them let go of their balloon? Oh, you're both monsters. Pocket monsters. Because you're all so short. That a fellow pocket monster, because we're all the same height. Dude, when he fell, that was seeing my head, not my stream. No. I can't get canceled like this. This is simply too undignified. I don't think I have a good way to kill you. Without getting hurt quite a bit. Yeah, when that guy tripped, that was so funny, because I really genuinely thought it was my fault. I legit was like, oh my god, I didn't know we could do that. But in reality, it was, I don't think I have a good way to kill you. Damn it. Dragonair can't escape now. Dragonair is confused. Dragonair used Twister. Okay, hopefully that gets us somewhere. It didn't get us very far. Secret Power I don't think is going to get us very far either. It looks like it's just Bite or Crunch. Yeah, okay, that might be enough. Is this Me Too movement for Pokemon? Me Too. I was assaulted by a Machamp behind the Vermilion Gym on August 27th. 1996. I'm just laughing at how deadly serious I said that. Oh no, the 1900s. That's when I was born. Matthew Malachite, born in the late 1900s. It's got that like scratchy, old-timey, vintage like sound to it. Can we Me Too that creep at the one gym? Was there a creep? Did you encounter a creep at a gym? I don't recall. Or are we just talking about Brock? Oh, son of a bitch, knocking out the goddamn Dragonair. Alright, Hitmonlee, because I think it's funny if the Hitmonlee gets all the health and XP from this. The guy who looks in a window is like, I like this gym, it's full of ladies. Ew. Make it sound like fish in an aquarium, that's gross. Lobsters in a... Ugh. In a grocery store. I don't have a revive for my poor... Do I have a max revive? I don't even have a max revive. Son of a... Who do I... We'll switch out for Pichu. I think it was at Misty's gym. Oh, you're right. You're right. No. No. It was at Celadon City. It was Erica's gym. The leaf trainer, the grass type trainer. Because it was all like flower arranger ladies. And he's like, and unfortunately, you're not allowed. The game doesn't give you the option to set him on fire or anything. I was unable to seek retribution. Slap him. Nah, man, I got so many moves. I could seismic toss him. I could shockwave him. I could give him the solar beam. There's a lot of options. You'd think there'd be less crime in a universe with this kind of firepower just on people in the everyday, you know? This is one of those rare moments where I am going to shift to the legendary. That makes it marginally better because at least he wasn't at the water type gym with people in bathing suits. That is marginally better, but definitely not saying much. Throw the Pikachu at him with just fuck him up, Pika. Yeah, no, don't even like use a specific move. Just throw the animal. Oh god, it's the Charizard. I mean, it's a Charizard, not the Charizard. Spit out Charizard. Okay, we're on a similar level. Oh god, too fast. Missed. Set me on fire. This might F me up. Might be enough. I got nothing to revive. Let's go with this. I'm Pikachu because I play Pokepark. Pokepark absolutely needs a sequel and or a remaster. So how is my Nidoqueen faster than this Charizard? I would not have expected. I know Dig ain't gonna work on this flying type. Does Cut hurt more than Bite? We'll never find out because I'm going back to Bite because I know it makes them flinch. Accuracy is falling. Cool new Pokepark update. Kill Creeps edition. There's not even a chance for reform that we just murder. Perhaps this person just needs medication. However, they are seemingly a menace to society. Oh man, this Charizard. Can the Hitmonlee get us out of this? I don't think so, because Charizard is part flying type. Oh, well, no. This is... Yeah. Bye-bye. Au revoir. You might be the one who... Or this... Is it a guy? I can't remember. Either way, this might be the thing that takes me out. But let's see if Articuno can get us out of this pickle so that we can at least get out of here without having to lose a bunch of money and our dignity. So Charizard painted, Charmeleon? You've got more fire types? Good lord. Let's fly again. Okay, ba-bam. Oh, Charmeleon giving me a scary face would actually upset me. Yes, the giant dragon Pokemon that breathes fire and is a dragon. Isn't a dragon type. I know the type. No, no, no. No, you're wrong, Caden. You're wrong. You're wrong. Dragon type is Gen 1. There were just only 3. It was Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. Oh, right. Yep. Yep. It originally existed, but it was like Ghost type. There was only one line. Then why isn't he Dragon? Because Dragon is OP, and they didn't want to give that to the player in the form of a starter. And one of them had to fly. So he's fire and flying, except for the Megas. One of them, he becomes fire and whatchamacallit. Fire and dragon. I'm getting bitten. I don't like it. We're sending Venusaur. How have you not evolved your Wartortle? It's so bad that I don't know what to talk about if I'm not in a bad spot and need advice or consolation. What's so bad? Talk about if I'm not in a bad spot. You Luigi squishing monster. But Nate and company, what's going on? I feel like I missed a message or something. We've got emergency services doing its thing outside. Yeah, I knew the things were going to be tough once we got on the other side of Gary. And I'm grateful for it because we're finally going to get some levels going and the game starts to feel less like I'm steamrolling everyone, which it's fun to steamroll, but like it's not fun to always be, you know, able to like whoop ass. Like it's better to be able to struggle sometimes. No, that's the problem. I'm relatively fine. Now I have no idea what to talk about because I'm not suffering. You could talk about what you're enjoying. There's so much to talk about. That's not just one's suffering. We should discuss the joy. I know there's a lot of tough shit going on in the world, but there's joyous shit out there. There's reasons to be happy. Despite the fact that we live on Predator Planet and the political situation is a nightmare, you know, still remain beautiful things. One of the least beautiful is a clown that squishes Luigi's. That's disgusting. This will sound silly, but I have a lot of fun talking about, not silly at all. I have a lot of fun talking about cute or silly things that happen in games, like the picture I posted. Have a look. These two little guys fell asleep on the bench near the flowers I put down, and one of them woke up before I could take the picture, but they were cute. Aw. Aw, Volbeat and Illumise. And then the raindrops. Yo, you got a horsey fountain? Hell yeah. These flowers look so... These ones, the rose ones, look so Animal Crossing. I love it. And then these ones look very... whatchamacallit. Story of Seasons or Harvest Moon. Aww. He's a little boy. So cute. It looks like they got proper hair and skin choices too this time. That way we're not limited. So cute. Thank you for posting that. I need to use all of the channels more often, but I'm always like, I want to show a complete thing rather than just show where you're at, Matthew. But like, I don't like know what to say about the good shit. Well, that's a muscle you need to train then, and the only way to do that is to talk about the good shit in an awkward, incompetent way because you're new to this, and just be like, here's what it is. I guess on the point of there's other things to talk about too. If I'm not complaining on some level, I don't speak because brain has no idea what to say. Interesting. Like life is just average. No big, huge good stuff, no bad stuff. So yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a good space to be in for your own self-growth though. One of those in-between places where sometimes boredom or uncertainty can show up, and then we could make good things out of that. Oh my god, I need to not go on this journey without buying so much stuff. Hold up. I cannot go on that adventure again so unprepared. The landscape is pretty rough when you start, so don't mind the background. It's a huge work in progress. Yep. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Pocopia is one of those things where it's like you're not going to have anything concrete necessarily big and concrete that you're super proud of to show immediately. Kind of like with Minecraft or Fallout 4, where it takes time for you to build up all the stuff that you need and are looking for. Well, let's have 20 of these. Holy shit, that's a lot. You can practice with us. We all make ourselves sound silly. Nobody's gonna judge. Yeah, exactly. We can just be here honest and have a good time. A good space that I rarely end up in and never know how to react, so I tend to do something stupid to cause drama. You're just you are addicted to a familiar hell, and you have no clue what to do when you are in your unfamiliar heaven, is what I'm hearing. It's one of the toughest things that I've ever had to encounter is getting people to somehow detach themselves from their familiar hells. Sometimes it's just not in the cards. Hell is where the gays go, according to the Bible. That's where I belong. Let's not bring Judeo-Christian hell stuff into your self-perception. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need this. Okay. I also, it's so funny. They stopped selling super potions and regular potions in later cities, but sometimes you just need them. So I'm gonna see if I can find some here. Hell doesn't have to be bad coming from a witch who dabbles in Satanism. It's, yeah, as I've said before, it's so wild that Christianity has become so corrupted that there's a strain of Satanism that's like, yeah, they seem pretty chill, actually. meh. Don't try to dodge the main concept that you are addicted to an unpleasant circumstance and don't know what to do when you are in an unfamiliar but pleasant circumstance. You drama llama. Let's see, which... I want saffron. Okay. Where is the store? Oh wait, it's way up north. LeVayism sounds cool for someone who isn't me. Yeah, I'm over here just being like sort of a science-based Native American Quaker thingy. Oh, it's still hyper potions. Damn it. Ah. I mean, I think science is where it's at, as far as one's understanding of the cosmos. Alright, this place had better have the damn... Okay, we are gonna check floor 2. I'm more on the theistic side, but non-theistic Satanism is cool. It's like, do what you want as long as no one is hurt, and you are basically a god for doing so. There is something extremely beautiful about the simplicity of that. Super repel. Really? You don't have super... Am I crazy? Am I not seeing... I'm seeing hyper potions, max repels. Wait. That's me selling. That's me being a silly son of a bitch. Okay. Bye. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Super repel. That. Basically, it's not hurting anyone is basically it's the cleanliness is next to godliness. Not hurting people is next to godliness. Learning is awesome. I love learning. It's nice at the same time it was made in the 60s, you know, when things were looking up for the world. I don't know, man. That 60s were a rough time. I don't think things were so much looking up for the world as it was people were really pushing in that direction. That shit got heavily suppressed. Oh, look, it's Biker Billy. Sorry. I'm very sorry, Nate. Triggering. Oh god, poisoned. I just wandered out and was like, I'll just Pokemon in this direction. Man, that muck has a crazy amount of sturdiness. Is this gonna do anything? Did it not? Excellent. Arbuck is Cobra backwards. Muck backwards is flip that and then cut. Moked. Biker Billy. What is Biker Billy? What do you have to say? Are you looking for adventure? Yes. I will find it at home. And by home, I mean in this video game. Also, thank you, Caden, from whipping out a joke from middle school. At least that's where I experienced it. I'm sure some people experienced it in elementary school. Alright, let's get in this bike. In? On. Get inside of the bike. I'm in the piping. No problem, man. I really went back to middle school humor after hating it in middle school. It was just... you were just too saturated in it. Didn't find it funny at the time. But yeah, being your own god, holding yourself to your own moral standards is mainly what it's about. And I have a hard time seeing myself as anything but a demon. That's one of your key issues. You just need to see yourself as a human being in some kind of neutral fashion. But if you struggle with stuff like BPD, it's hard to see yourself in a neutral fashion. And even if you don't have that, it can be difficult to have a balanced self-perception. Oh god. BPD sucks ass for real, for real. It really does. I pity y'all. And I have my own problems that I'm sure y'all would be like, I pity you for that. I don't know, not being able to have a balanced self-perception. It just sounds like such a... it's such a goddamn struggle. Alright, are we all good? We're good? Alright. Into the void! Oh, they're gonna make me do the whole thing with the boulder again! Alright. Hold on while I... I feel like these conversations would be 100% more positive if you streamed during the day. The sun goes down and I hate myself till dawn. This very specific type of vampire, eating on your own self-hatred by the end of the day. Like, but that's so true. I was kind of blessed with I mean, a thing I got from my mom, which is the more tired I am, the more silly and happy I am. Which I think might be a big factor in my ability, in my ability to like hold on during the tough times. As our Lord and Savior Supersonic says, don't trust what you say about your... Oh, that's a terrible Sonic. I need to try that. I need to really experiment with that one more. It's been a while. Don't trust what you say about yourself after 10 p.m. You wake up in the morning and you're like, man, what was I on about? For real. Yeah. I think Leah would have, I mean, and I would have these moments where... we'd call it sad boy hour, where you just get way into your feelings. And they usually happen late at night, or under the influence, or when you're tired, or a mix of all of those things. But yeah. There's a reason I end every stream with be kind to yourself and others. The first one is the key to making sure you do the second one. No, that Sonic meme genuinely changed my brain chemistry because I'll be thinking bad things about myself and then Sonic comes into my brain. That's awesome. The power of a good mascot. Sonic says, Super Sonic says, don't trust what you say about yourself after 10 p.m. Is this a fight? Am I able to run? Yeah. Surf. I remember one night, long time ago, Billy and I were up all night as I was switching moods every 30 seconds or so. Easy. 30 seconds. It's like having emotional hiccups. But yeah, I know what you mean, Hayden. I'm autistic enough that when people say things like, be the change you want to see in the world, I'm like, I'm going to take that literally. I'm going to make good use of that. I assume and slash hope that Billy is still cut off. I hope you've been able to hold on to that. Dude, it was hell. Every text was like, life fucking sucks, and the next would be like, life is beautiful. Damn. Kind of the full emotional carousel. I've never been on one of those. I've never been like cycling like that. I've only had to help people who are cycling like that. I got lucky with a relatively stable emotional regulation. I say relatively because I'll swing back and forth. Just it's one of those things where you get in a happy mood and then it's like, wait, shouldn't I be worrying about something? And then your mood tanks. Speaking of tanks, this Venusaur is annoying. Sure thing, Sonic. I'll listen to your advice. God bless you, Sonic. I'm more of a Knuckles fan, but God bless you. Oh yeah, I haven't spoken to Billy all day and maybe longer, but I don't know, 'cause time. Time. It's hard to keep track of. Especially under all of this stress. I'm more of a Manic the Hedgehog fan. Hell yeah, green. Steal from the rich, steal. Hey man, Robin Hood had it right. But yeah, congrats, Nate and company, for cutting that off and then not talking to him and pursuing new things. I'm running away from this Onyx. Beep boop bap boop bop boop. Oh. I'm going backwards. Walmart will be okay if you steal something. They'll recover. Yep. And trust me, they don't deserve the money that you're stealing from them. They don't deserve it. It's okay. Technically, you're probably taking back your own tax dollars. That's a level 48, Machoke? My God. Okay, I went the wrong way. This is the right... Oh. Okay. These max repels are not getting me as far as I thought they would. Dude. I've been leaning more on Vin. Who's Vin? And his system mates. Recently, though, I will say watching his streams is like night and day versus the normal him. Really? Just one of those streamers that like just like puts a lot of forced energy in, or just a different presentation style. Grab that. Full heal. Ah. Got an ad starting in 3 minutes, allegedly. Yeah, I've seen a lot of streamers where there's a certain forced streamer voice and attitude and energy, and it's like, I can't do that shit, man. That sounds exhausting. And I can hear the exhaustion in their voice. Faint attack. It's a dark type. A little bit of power. Oh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. He's toxic in his persona for Twitch? Jesus. Not to the extent of being problematic, but rather just trolls everyone in his chat, and his chat trolls him, and everyone is in on the joke. Huh. Huh. It sounds fun. It just also sounds like, I don't know. I don't think I'd be into it. But it also kind of sounds like I'm not quite the opposite of what you're describing, but I'm not. I'm definitely specifically non-toxic. I'm trying to be genuine at all times and just being myself. So yeah, and he will explain that it's a joke persona if someone takes it seriously. Good. You don't want, wouldn't want his reputation to get tanked. I hear one of my dogs scratching at a box in another room. Goofy creature. My cats do that too. I gave them scratching pads, so they don't do it as much, but I will catch them mauling a box every once in a while. And there's plenty of boxes for them to maul, so... But yeah, in his Discord DMs, he's honestly really sweet. Aw, that's nice. That's good. Well, I hope the sweetness is the real part, and the toxic stuff is just the funny ha-has. So I've had too many situations where it is that public toxic persona that's the reality. But maybe he is just being a silly guy. Yeah, we keep umbrellas in a plastic container, and Archie loves lying on his side to scratch at it. Aw. Oh, plastic. The silly little puppies. Ad starts in 5 seconds. Allegedly. They're actually... an ad. I'm not seeing one over here. It's not a super hard plastic, don't worry. Gotcha. Is Victory Road too tough, this man? Are you one of the devs? Juggler Gregory sends Mr. Mime. Secret power, because I think the secret power here is... Oh, he gave me the double slap. 5 HP. Juggler Gregory is my alter ego. I swear to God, there was a Juggler Caden or something, and then I just forgot to show you. I'll have to dig it up. Oh, you want an encore of secret power? I don't think you want this. Okay. At least that was easy. Then you give up, trainers give up their challenge here and go home. Well, that ain't me. I'm here to whoop your ass and then come back to whoop it some more. Mr. Mime, yeah. Mr. Rhyme is a great evolution. I believe the sweetness is the real him, or at least I hope. He isn't open about being a system in his streams either, but is open about his girlfriend being a system, and he uses that as the excuse for his DID tag on his stream. Interesting. Strange. Just that he's not like open about being a system. I wonder why that is. Don't use stun spore, you sick bastard. Mr. Mime. Oh, you Luigi squishing son of a bitch. You know decency. He says as he uses an Articuno, a legendary, breaking his own personal rules on not using a legendary. I will change to Nidoqueen. But then if you get to know him, he'll start switching on you with the DID stuff. I don't know why, but it may just be a persona bit he puts on. Yeah, maybe he's not yet ready to come out as having DID. That can be really uncomfortable for people. I just gotta admit, I worry about people you gravitate to, Nate. Just because I don't know, and you've had bad luck. So I'm worried about patterns repeating. He's young at 21. It may be a newish diagnosis. Oof. He hasn't hit his mid-20s yet, so the mental illness is really gonna show up. Gonna have a tough few years, poor guy. Yeah, I know. I am nervous too, which is why I'm not getting serious anytime soon. That's good. Hands. Ooh, gotta get the hell out of here. Venusaur. But yeah, I wish him the best as far as getting through it. Come on. Oh, for the love of God. So close. I may crush on people because brains be braining, but I can't trust myself yet. Yep, I know how that feels. There's definitely a few years of crush stage where it was like, literally every person I interact with is being assessed as a crush or not. And I got over that a couple years ago, but... annoying. And like, you have to be sure that you're not falling down the same path of patterns as before. That's what'll always get you. Accidentally repeating your patterns, your parents' patterns imprinted on you by society. Gotta watch out for that shit. I really hope that we're almost out of this place. Cool Trainer George. Thank you, Cool Trainer George. I will take this ball now. It is a max revive. It was me who beat Giovanni of Team Rocket. Thank you for asking. I actually beat him like 2 or 3 times. At least twice. We need a paralyzed heal. Okay, I think we're almost done with Victory Road. I need to update this with the new team. Eat self. Stop that. You'll spoil your dinner. No, I'm kidding. Friggin' midnight where you are. I mean, technically I can just start steamrolling these Onyxes. Oh, yep. All right, steamroller time activated. Oh, I'm not getting much for those. It's fourth meal time. Yeah, but I have one meal left. Ah, fourth meal. I could go for some Taco Bell, man. Get me a cheesy gordita crunch, no spicy mayo. Replace that with nacho cheese. Baja Blast. Crunchy taco. Soft taco. That's kind of my go-to. Ooh, then the 5-layer burrito, and then what else? Oh, the chips and the nacho cheese. That's the last bit. If I'm having like a full feast, my fourth meal is ice cream. Valid, absolutely valid. Man, I could go for some. I don't have any. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow, which is why there likely won't be a stream tomorrow. But gotta get some iced crap. Dugong. Actually, Dugong needs to get the hell out of here. Yeah, its ass. It's gonna stomp my Dragonair. Actually, it's more like third meal because I don't eat breakfast. I've got like bad, hyper-vigilant, like survival mode eating habits, which is why I'm so chonky. So I'm always eating breakfast and then snacks in between, and then 3 regular meals, and then the snacks in between. Soft tacos for here and later. I need like 3 or 4 packets of hot sauce per taco, personally. I don't know if anyone else is down with that, but I gotta cover that thing in sauce. I just picked up the habit from going to school. I didn't want to eat breakfast before going to school because I wanted more time in bed. Oh, I see. Were you one of those, like, I made toast or Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels or some other easy breakfast thingamajig? Okay. We're going to have Hitmonlee beat the hell out of this Jigglypuff, because this is pre-fairy type, and Jigglypuff is still a normal type. So glad she got that upgrade. How do you miss a Hitmonlee? I used to, but then I just didn't eat breakfast at all. Huh. At my high school, they had like whatchamacallit, like a school store kind of thingy, and they sold all sorts of not good for you sugary treats, and so I had a lot of that growing up. A fair amount of Twix and ramen. Oh, you like la salsa picante? Yes. No mild sauce, no hot sauce, no meat, no like Diablo. Give me the hot. Give me like 3 or 4 of those packets, and then bam. Like if I ever get taco, like it's to the point where I keep a bottle of Taco Bell hot sauce in my fridge at almost all times, because it's such a crapshoot as to whether or not you will actually get the hot sauce packets that you asked for. Especially if you do like a DoorDash, but even drive-through can be a crapshoot. So yeah, if I don't have Taco Bell sauce, I can't eat the Taco Bell. It's just not happening. There has to be some sort of sauce on this. And it's so funny that you mentioned this, because when I was a little kid, like 4 or 5 or something, 5 or 6, somewhere in there, my mom would go to a Mexican restaurant very frequently, and I would go just absolutely devour chips and salsa. But my little mostly white ass couldn't handle the level of spiciness, but the native in me was so in love with the salsa It's just like, oh, and my face is turning red, my ears are turning red. I'm drinking my water, my mom's water, asking for refills. Just, oh, yeah. Chips and salsa. Mwah. I just eat it plain as is. That's wild. That you just eat Taco Bell as is. That's coming from the perspective of me, Mr. Sauce. I usually keep a bottle of Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce. Oh, nice. My ex used to really like that. I'm sorry, this Chansey's gonna fucking ruin me if I don't leech seed and poison it. Jesus. You'd never expect a Chansey to be a terrifying menace on the battlefield, but it really is. Oh, thank God I leech seeded it before it minimized. Oh, thank God. By the way, did you know if you ate 28 8-ounce bottles of Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A, you died from the water content alone? No, I did not know that, Caden. How did you find that out? How did you come to that conclusion? Yeah, exactly what? I think you would only need to eat like 5 bottles of Taco Bell hot sauce for it to kill you. How do we know this? Yeah. And where did you bury the body, Caden? But yeah, I see those Chick-fil-A sauces, and I'm so tempted to get them. I like barbecue sauce, and I like their barbecue sauce, but it's not the most all-purpose barbecue sauce. So there was a... Yes, I knew this would come up. So there was a woman who died from a water drinking contest, and we used her as a reference on how much water you can drink. I assume this is the water drinking contest where this woman was trying to get a Nintendo Wii, and they were like, Wii for a Wii. It was basically drink a ton of water and go to the bathroom, and whoever drinks the most water wins. A woman died of water poisoning, which is a real thing that you can get. So don't try to do that, kids. I remember hearing that at the time, and like it hits different when you realize that the Nintendo Wii was like super high demand, like super popular. So to get one, it was a big thing, and people would do desperate shit for it. It's like we have like what, $700 PS5s now. It'd be like drink a bunch of water and get this extremely popular console. Although it's not really that popular, but then we took the water that is in Polynesian sauce, and then we came to the conclusion. Okay, but why? Just like how I wonder how much of this it would take to kill me, basically. It seems like what happened. Also, this Chansey will not die despite being poisoned and leech seeded. Look at this. It's a menace. Just an absolute wall of a Pokemon. No one Chansey should hold all this power. What's funny is it's a hilarious standoff because I'm also recovering health. And I'm just trying... Oh, and I can't... Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm switch to the Pikachu. I was looking at DoorDash and saw Nutella on sale, and for a moment I thought maybe I should get them. I think there are better grocery delivery services, but DoorDash does have a lot of accessibility to it. Oh, Pikachu. Okay. Shift. No, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm allergic to hazelnut? No! See, now you're inventing drama. No hazelnut for you. No sewer slide for you or anybody, unless you're an ice agent, in which case rethink your life, or... I don't quite remember the conversation me and my oldest sister were having at the time, but I'm guessing we had Chick-fil-A that day. I'm guessing as well. Also, this Chansey is unstoppable. Inventing? I just forgot I was allergic. Damn, there's... I wonder if there's a non... I wonder if there's like a non-hazelnut version of Nutella. There has to be. Probably not official. Oh, thank God we took her out. Jesus. Thank God it wasn't a Blissey. This would have been impossible. Yeah, ice is scary to me now. Yeah. Sweetie, what are the first 3 letters in Nutella? Newt? If I were to read it phonetically, I believe it's Newt. I don't understand. I'm not allergic to nuts. Allergic to hazelnut. Emily's trying to learn Foresight. No, we're not learning Foresight. Mind Reader was hugely important. Hitmonlee was the MVP of that fight. Thank God we got through that. How do you even find out you're only allergic to hazelnut? Oh, son of a bitch. I gotta push a block. Where is the bell? You're allergic to nut. A single nut. I also rarely come across hazelnut in anything I forget sometimes. Yeah. You kind of have to be careful though. I pity anyone who has a nut, like is in general allergic to nuts. Like that's a brutal existence because of the amount of nut in anything. And if you're trying to go healthy, there are so many things that use like an almond flour or use like different types of nuts as binders. Let's fuck that up. Mama made hazelnut treats about 5 years ago and I almost died. That's how I found out. Damn. Was there an EpiPen nearby? Did you have to go to the hospital? TM50 contains overheat. Wait, can I go down here without it? Ooh. Guard spec. Nope, no response. So, if you can get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. Pokemaniac Dawson would like to battle. And hazelnut treats sound delicious. I'm gonna use Surf. Really trying to get this Dragonair to be a Dragonite. Holy shit, gotta switch Pokemon. A Lapras is gonna kick my ass. Pikachu. I found an Eevee plush that's going in my house. Hell yeah. I assume in Pokopia. You know, back in the day, by back in the day, I mean Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, they had a whole secret base thing. And you could like fill it with stuff, and then you could put your secret baits like not anywhere, but like almost anywhere. It was so fun just having this hidden little houses. Oh hell yeah! In You got to yeah, any like more decoration and personalization options, the better in Pokemon, I feel. No EpiPen. Oh, I told my mom I was itchy and could hardly breathe, and she made me swallow a very gross liquid allergy med before my throat closed fully. Damn, glad she had that. It held off the anaphylaxis till the emergency services arrived. I want to know what this fluid is, because that sounds useful as hell. Lick-a-tongue, please, please. Please. Oh, I'm wrapped in Lick-a-tongue. I'm gonna do a rolling kick while being wrapped up in the tongue. Okay. We defeated Pokemaniac Dawson. No, unbelievable. Believe it. Super Potion. Hitmonlee. Gonna do a kick while I'm wrapped up in the tongue. Yeah. Pikachu over here. He's a Pikachu. Oh wait, I missed some stuff in the chat. The Discord. Oop. Bandit and Remy getting along. Aww. That's so cute. Wait, there's Bandit, Remy, and Archie? Is there 3? That's so cute. Here's the meme. It's already posted in here. Almost like over 4 months ago. That's so funny. New rule. Never trust how you feel about your life past 9 p.m. Yep, Bandit, Remy, and Archie are my boys. Aww. Precious little mans. I think it's a similar thing to EpiPen shit, but like in a liquid form. Mama keeps it on hand in case she forgets to wash her hands after washing dishes. Can't touch her neck with dish soap or else. Oh, that's scary. Oh, good. They didn't put the barrier back up, even though I left. Okay. Skipped over that. Benadryl. It's liquid Benadryl. Oh. Which apparently tastes gross. There's some weirdly nostalgic part of me that still wants some of that bubblegum antibiotic stuff they give us as kids. Alright, we gotta push. 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 Okay, we are good to go. I can't go that way. Do I just drop in after it? Sometimes that's just... Oh, you Yeah, it's... I still make the doctors give me the bubblegum antibiotics. Hell yeah. You're living the dream right now. Yeah, it's cherry flavored over the counter, but Mama had prescription shit that doesn't come flavored. Nice. Except for the lack of flavor. I also liked that it was cold. At least it was for me. I'm not sure why that mattered so much, but I just liked that it was cold. Honestly, if you just have a hard time swallowing pills, they'll ask if you want the liquid medicine. Nice. And I just want to be like, can I get the bubblegum stuff? Like a giant child. I go back and forth between being eternally old and eternally young. No dentist would believe me that I have a hard time swallowing pills. Well, the size of the throat isn't always the best indicator. Articuno. Stop it. Ice beam. Okay. Can we... That should be enough for you. Okay. All right. Articuno. Okay, about to use Victory Bell. I will not. Oh, man. Please don't be paralyzed. That's all I ask. Thank you. This should take care of it. But it might be... No. Yeah. Okay. Final evolutions usually can take a bit more of a beating than the mid evolutions, but those 8 extra levels make a difference. No, dentist would. No, my throat is small. I mean that after a pill requiring procedure, I have a whole list of meds I gotta tell him I take just in case your shit interacts with any of it. Oh, it's like you can take meds just fine. That's so funny. That's also too many meds. I think I've been up to 5, but I'm now down to 3. Come on. Whoop. She's furious. How do you think I feel? You hurt Articuno. Only thinking about herself. Paralyze, heal. There we go. Spirit of paralysis, and then I think we just need a super potion. Nah, we need the hyper. Bring me your hyperist potion. Thank you. Have I shown you all the med? I think you did a while ago. It was intimidating. Alright, this guy. Only the chosen can pass here. Only the chosen can pass here. Colby. Kingler. Water type. I think Venusaur should be able to take care of you. Hello, potion seller. I am going into battle and I want your strongest potions. Absolutely. Wow, I used Razor Leaf a lot back there. That should be enough. Yep. Pingler's tanky, but it's not tanky enough. Hell yeah, we're so close. Level 50 is when we get a Dragonite. Poliwhirl, no. Vine Whip might be enough. God damn it. Oh, you're here with the Hyper Potion. I see how it is. Well, I'm gonna hit you with another Vine Whip. It's super effective. And I'm gonna hit you with a Razor Leaf just because our turn. Out of sheer frustration. Okay. Alright. Tentacruel. Okay, well, Venusaur is... Oh, wait, no. I think this is bad. I'm gonna send out Pikachu. We'll see how this goes. Poison type. And the defense spells. Hopefully. I don't think this is gonna be it. Nope. We gotta get out of here. Absolutely not. It's not happening. It's gonna slow me down, but I'm gonna Shockwave. Shockwave might be enough. Might only get close. I didn't want to do Thunder because it's so inaccurate sometimes. Oh. Shout out to the episode in the anime about Tentacool and Tentacruel, and it got banned from airing for a long time because it showed buildings being destroyed. Yep. Just a little poorly timed. Everyone... Just, it affected everybody. Pokemon, Spider-Man. Alright, this Seadra's... I think this Seadra... If I had to guess, Thunder will miss. Nope. Okay. Boom. Alright. This one's... It was a little rough, but it's going better than I... Oh, Jesus, it's a Blastoise. Alright, so if the Pikachu can't handle this, then the Venusaur will. I think Blastoise can... Yep. It wasn't gonna go down in one. Too tanky. That's okay. I think Venusaur can take care of it. Let's Vine Whip. Blastoise is too beefy. Yeah, he really is. He's simply living up to his tank-like nature. An ad starts and... Oh, ads are snoozed. Bless you. Alright, Venusaur with the health. Pikachu with the revive. You know, I didn't think the trek in I didn't think that this trip into Victory Road would take this long. I'm not even entirely sure where we are as far as getting the hell out. I know that I should probably hop in here. And then I think I send it this way? But let me confirm. I need to confirm my game plan. Okay, yes. Yes. Oh, hell yeah, Sandstorm. Okay. Oop. Kicking. Kick. Oh, alright, we're almost there. I don't know what the hell this opens up, though. What did we achieve? The fucking... What? My oldest sister sent me a picture. Someone made the fucking boiled one in Tomodachi Life? What is the boiled one? I'm scared to ask. It almost sounds like an Elden Ring or Dark Souls boss. This is Gregorius, the boiled one. Where is the max repel? I'm looking all over. I wish they gave you a good way to sort this goddamn thing. The friggin' mess. There it is. The boiled one is a creepy internet creepypasta, I guess. It was made by Dr. Nowhere, who is insanely talented. I'm curious, but also I'm scared. I'm also like, where the hell... So I unlocked something, but what did I unlock? Like, I don't... I'm so confused. I did the... Oh, you son of a bit. Vinny DM'd me asking, what the fuck you mean I'm different versus streams? I'm different on stream versus DMs. And when I explained the sweet versus toxic shit, he went, oh yeah, I thought you were talking about my dominant shit. How did he find out you were yapping about it? Did you tell him? Where am I going? Kick. Onyx? Well, it came up in the stream, but the subject changed before I could say more. Gotcha. Wait, I couldn't leave? Oh, this Onyx wants the smoke. I know this... Dude. Onyx, you don't want this. You don't want this. It knows surf. Why can't I use strength to pull? Max repel. Okay. Oh wait, was it this? Oh shit, it was. Anyways, just think about an incomprehensible horror being put on a me body, and that's the picture. Good God. Yeah, as soon as people get like access to the full version and can fill their island with 100 me's, it's gonna get crazy. Speaking of crazy, oh my God. We gotta get you out of here. Pikachu, get out of here. There's 2 devastating ground types in play. Okay. Wow. Super effective, but did not do much. Damn. Thank you. No, shed skin. Shed skin. Mega Horn. Oh. Do that again. Ice. No, fly. On Nidoqueen. Okay, we missed. Oh God, Thrash. One of my favorites. Thrash got me through a lot of Pokemon fights back in the original Red and Blue. Oh, Razor Leaf. I forgot Razor Leaf was a group attack. Oh, Nidoking avoids it. Well, great. Oh man, this is a tough one. Okay, he's confused now. Let's try this again. Use Razor Leaf. Hopefully that gets rid of the Nidoqueen. I should have aimed Articuno with a Nidoking. I made the boo-boo. What does my upstairs neighbor do to make so much noise? If I were to have to answer for this, it would be I'm a clumsy son of a bitch as a person who is an upstairs neighbor and thus guilty of these crimes. How many times I've dropped my water bottle? Just dropping the water bottle is heinous. Just inconsiderate of me. But I'm clumsy. I'm assuming it's sex from the south. Well, I guess you have your answer. Ugh, law. Yeah, it is funny when it's like, oh, that is happening, isn't it? It's just, it hasn't happened to me much, and fortunately the walls here are thicker than the walls at my last place, so I don't really hear that kind of thing. But back when I could hear that kind of thing, I was very amused. And then sometimes you get a little like, sometimes it gets rough enough where you start to clutch your pearls, like, oh dear. What are they up to? We are almost out of this place. I was like, I'm gonna have to fight both of them, huh? And then I realized I already fought both of them. It was a double battle. Wait. This guy won't attack me? Oh. Sick. Okay, wow. Check it out, everybody. We made it to the Indigo Plateau. Wait, the Indigo Plateau. Hell yes. We've done it. It only took 2.5 hours, slightly under, to get through all of that through beating Gary, getting items, getting thrashed by Victory Road. We have finally made it. I mean, it's rhythmic. It doesn't sound like dancing as much as a bed hitting a wall. It could just be jumping on the bed. You don't have to be weird about it. Yo, champ in the making. Go for it. Wow. We did it, guys. Now I have to rethink this team. Poor little monkeys jumping on a bed. They could have a trampoline in their room. Exactly. You don't know. It could be anything. You know, the temptation to take Onyx into this, and so I can eventually have a Steelix. Kinda like the idea. Kinda like it. Or a swing. Or any manner of things. Carousel. Monkey bars. Let's see. I'm not gonna fully fight the Elite Four because I think that's gonna be a losing proposition, but I am curious. Right, Lorelei up front. Right. That's terrible for me. All right, let's see how far I get. I think I'm gonna get my shit rocked. Should have sent out the Pikachu first. Wow. Yeah. These levels are not gonna cut it. GG. Yeah, exactly. Brick Break? I know we'll have a fighting type advantage, but oof. My only fighting type is like 16 levels. Whoa. I'm surprised you were able to withstand that. Nidoqueen, I'm genuinely impressed. That Dugong is 10 levels higher than you. It is, of course, about to rock your shit completely. But, my god, I can't believe you managed to tank that. We're gonna try the Hitmonlee. Let's try Rock Smash. Damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. Dude, I barely did anything. Break. Can we get... Oh, thank you. Okay. Wow, Hitmonlee being MVP. Slowbro. That's not good. I think we can get somewhere with Dragonair here. But Slowbro's got ice-type moves. It's gonna be rough. And I'm getting pelted by hail. Well, I guess we're both getting pelted by hail. Secret power? What was that? Oh, dear. I think it's over for this Dragonair. Oh! Oh, the freaking hail. Okay, I think the wisest thing I can do is shoot off a thunder... No! It's protected by safeguard, son of a bitch! Yeah, I knew this would be a slaughter where I would get my shit rocked, but it's always tough to see. Boom. It's also gonna hurt. Razor Leaf? See if that works worth a damn. Oh, it's super, because right, water type. That ice gonna... Okay. Oh, are you serious? I'm fucking frozen? Venusaur is frozen solid. And there she goes. This Hitmonlee is not gonna pull this off. Just letting everybody know. Oh, that was so bad. That was just... took off the tiniest fraction of health. Wow. I tried to attack. It missed. Here I am with my Onyx. It's just me and the Onyx now. Dragon Breath. Wow. Did not do much. I think I have a pretty good chance. Nope. Nope. Absolutely demolished. $5,760? Well, I knew it would go that way. It sure would have helped if I'd had a fire type or someone who knows fire type moves. So we got a lot more training ahead of us. And possibly some edits to the team. Let's have a look. Still really like Onyx. Yeah, I don't know who I would pick out. I don't think anybody. I think we need to consider fire type moves. Fire Blast, Frustration, falling up. Fire Blast is a lot. Overheat is even more. Can anyone even learn Nidoqueen and Dragonair? Can anyone learn Overheat? No. Steel Wing? No. Do I have Iron Tail or some ish like that? Nope. Well, we're gonna have to figure that out. I might have to do a bunch of gambling to get the coins up so that I can get some TMs for like Flamethrower and that kind of thing and Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think for now it's bedtime for me. Feels like I've got like a regular stream length of like 2.5 hours, which has been pretty solid for me, which is interesting. I'm wondering if when I finally start to feel better, if I'll be able to do multiple 2.5-hour streams in a day, because that's something I've been wanting to get back into, is having an earlier stream and a later stream, or at least being able to do streams earlier in the day would be nice. I just dragging myself out of, you know, the funk from what I've got from all the shit I'm going through is taking longer than normal. But yeah, in the future I would like to do multiple streams in a day. I just got to make sure they're not like crazy long, like the 4-hour ones I was doing before. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here to witness my trek through Victory Road. We finally made it. Look at that. Go Plateau, Victory Road. Now we gotta train up and try and beat the Elite Four and Gary at the end, and then there's some more post-game stuff after that that I don't fully remember, but we'll get to it. Hey, you Luigi squishing monster, you get over here. I'm gonna throw you in a trash bin. But I do love the banded hearts, the malachite hearts. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate you. I might see you again Saturday or Sunday. We shall see. Ah, the GG with an unsquished Ouija. See, look at Nate setting a good example. The Luigis are unsquished, respectful, demure, mindful, etc. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a good time between now and when I see you. And until then, be kind to yourselves and others, and stay strong, everybody. Aww. Aw, the flip Luigi. So sweet. But yeah, bye, y'all.